So let's kick things off in this section with Friday's Guardian and a happy ending for a perfect school.
Oi, school in cat pupil controversy given Ofsted all clear after snap inspection. So this was a few weeks ago. This TikTok video came out, this audio of these two 13-year-old girls questioning their teachers, teaching of gender ideology.
Yep.
And essentially they were alluding to a fellow student supposedly having this cat identity.
Yes,
but that's sort of taken over from the fact that what was really important was that the teacher called them despicable for essentially saying that only men have penises and whatever, and also sort of threatening their expulsion.
And so there was this snap Ofsted inspection,
yes,
right?
Kemi Badenoch sent in the Ofsted. Ofsted had come back and said the school's totally fine.
Right.
It hasn't said whether this
purple-haired women.
Yeah. Well, this is it. But they're saying that the Ofsted is saying no, you can debate freely and whatnot. Now, maybe that's with the rest of the school, but that doesn't address what specifically happened here. It also, we don't know whether the school has said there is no cat identifying person, and lots of people have jumped on it either way to go, because anybody who goes on TikTok can see that for themselves how many of these cat people there are out there. And other people are just pretending it's all a lie.
Well, also Catherine Burbelsing, who's the headmistress of Michaela School, told me that she has been in contact with teachers who say there are cats in their school, or people identifying as cats. So it is happening.
It is happening.
Maybe not happening very much, but it is happening. The point here, though, is this particular teacher wasn't being investigated for calling the pupils despicable. And Ofsted, to be fair, spoke to other students and pupils, and they said, no, we're allowed to debate, and, it's not shoved down our throats in this way. So surely that's a good thing, Leo.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't echo what was shown in the video or in the audio recording, where the teacher clearly called the pupils despicable and said, you need to go to a different school, which doesn't suggest an atmosphere of open debate and acceptance a different...
But just to defend, we don't know the context of that. Those pupils might have been a nightmare that particular day. Maybe she was having a horrible day. As a teacher, if you took an audio recording of any given teacher for any given week, right, you're going to get something, because everyone loses their rag at some point. I'm just saying that's possible.
I guess, yeah. And I think the government might be pushing this cat identifying thing because gender reassignment surgery is costing the government a lot of money now. So with pupils identifying as cats, they can get it done by a vet.
Well, what I quite like...
very expensive.
What I quite like is that the Telegraph found that there was a pupil who was identifying as the moon and wearing a cape. And what I like about that is that pupil is clearly, being satirical and pushing the boundaries, because he knows that the teachers can't say, you're not really a moon, because then he can get them fired. Yeah. Great.
But I have experience at my school with my kids being taught this ideology.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's out there, and the government needs to be very clear and say, this stuff, what can and can't be taught, and if you are going to teach it has to be taught very specifically that it's just an idea.
And it's religious studies.
Yeah.